Welcome to my YouTube channel to listen wonderful romantic story. Please like and subscribe my channel for more videos and press the bell icon to never miss an update. Let's get started. The Whisper of the Tide. The seaside village of Port Haven was a world of its own, tucked between emerald hills and the endless azure of the sea. Life here was slow, but for Camille Gray, it was just the kind of serenity she needed. After the chaos of a broken engagement and the relentless pace of city life, Camille had moved to the quaint little village to run the bookstore her late aunt had left behind. The shop, Seafoam Pages, was cozy and charming, filled with the scent of aging paper and ocean air. It sat perched on the edge of the town square, overlooking the harbor where fishing boats swayed with the rhythm of the tide. One particular morning, Camille was restocking shelves when the bell above the door jingled. She glanced up, expecting one of the usual locals. Instead, a tall stranger stood silhouetted against the light. His windswept dark hair and weathered leather jacket gave him the air of a traveler, someone who didn't stay in one place too long. "Good morning," he said, his voice deep yet gentle. "I'm looking for a book on shipwrecks around this coast." Camille smiled. "You've come to the right place. My aunt was fascinated with maritime history, so we've got a whole section in the back." As she led him through the store, she stole glances at him. His name, as she soon learned, was Oliver Hale, and he was a marine archaeologist researching a 19th century wreck that had been discovered just off the coast. He bought 2 books that morning, but what lingered in Camille's mind wasn't the titles he chose. It was the way he had looked at her, as though she were the most fascinating part of the store. The Dance of Fate. Over the next few weeks, Oliver became a regular at Seafoam Pages. Each time he visited, he seemed less like a stranger and more like someone who belonged to Port Haven as much as the tide. Camille found herself looking forward to his visits, her heart racing whenever the doorbell chimed. One afternoon, as she sat behind the counter reading, Oliver appeared with a grin that suggested he was up to something. "Camille, do you believe in fate?" he asked, leaning casually against the counter. She laughed. "That depends. Are you about to sell me a story about star-crossed lovers or a shipwreck curse?" "Neither," he replied, his expression softening. "I found something today, and I want you to see it." Curiosity piqued, she agreed. He led her down to the harbor, where his boat bobbed in the gentle waves. The late afternoon sun painted the water in hues of gold and pink as they set out toward a rocky cove. When they arrived, Oliver pointed to a submerged section of a ship, its skeletal frame just visible beneath the clear water. "This is what I've been researching," he said, his voice reverent. "The Eleanor's Promise. It went down in a storm in 1827. But there's more to the story. The captain was in love with a woman from this very village. They were supposed to elope, but he never made it back to her." Camille felt a shiver run down her spine, though the air was warm. "Do you believe in second chances?" Oliver asked, his gaze intense. She met his eyes, and in that moment, something unspoken passed between them. The unfolding connection. Days turned into weeks, and Camille and Oliver's lives became intertwined. He would bring her small treasures from his dives, a smooth piece of sea glass, a fragment of pottery, and she would leave him notes tucked into his favorite books. One evening, as they walked along the beach, the tide lapping at their feet, Oliver stopped and turned to her. "Camille," he began, his voice thick with emotion, "I came to Port Haven for a shipwreck. But I think I was meant to find you." Her breath caught. She had spent so long guarding her heart, afraid to let anyone in after her past heartbreak. But with Oliver, it felt different. "I think I was meant to find you too," she whispered. Under the light of a rising moon, he kissed her, and it felt like the world had shifted, aligning in a way that finally made sense. So this is the end of a beautiful romantic story. Hope you like it. We will meet in the next video. Stay tuned.